It's official.
We're gonna get a microphone?
The extra mic, please. Here, just go ahead and say hello for a second.
Why am I sitting in smoke?
Okay, you sit there.
The fire department is going to come. It's going to be... Is it me or is it smoking in here? Why am I separated from you guys? Get away from my wife.
Okay. Let's start off with some questions, hey?
Yes. All right. So, I'm gonna go ahead and start it off with you guys, okay? This is a general question for you all. And this is obviously from the fans. So can you guys give us a little bit of insight on the very first tests and what your first experiences were like on the set of Vampire Diaries? Oh, check.
The very first day of Vampire Diaries? The first experience? Is that what you said? What was the question? Oh. Well, I remember when we were shooting the pilot, there was a smoke machine. I swear to God, with the crow. Remember the scene with the crow and the pilot? The smoke machine. So that reminded me a little bit of the first day of shooting Vampire Diaries, actually. I was having flashbacks. We were in Vancouver. So young, so innocent. I had no idea what I was getting myself into. How about you guys?
2 mics.
We've been on since the beginning.
First of all, thank you for having us. This is a real pleasure to be here. Second of all, to answer the question, I think the very first scene I had on Vampire Diaries was with, what's his name? Jeremy. Jeremy. It was the classroom scene, I believe, and it was great. But I was very nervous. I didn't know.
Feedback.
So yeah, it was my scene with Jeremy in the classroom, and it was great getting involved with the cast, showing up and realizing that there was a great synergy with everyone. It was a lot of fun. But I think my very first scene was with Jeremy.
I love you.
I love you too.
My very first scene, it was horrible because I had to look at this ugly guy all day. I'm just kidding. No, it was a great experience. Matt, you got a problem?
Didn't you guys have to make out?
The lady never kisses and tells, Paul.
You were excited. Admit it.
I clearly asked for the non-smoking scene, and I didn't get it. Anyway, I remember my first scene was an interesting one because I was told I had to do an English accent the day I got on set. Yes. Thank you for the love. You have to listen to my story. Everyone has to be really quiet. Thank you. So So I had to do an English accent, and because I'd never done an English accent, and Americans are so great because they don't know the difference between an English and an Australian accent, so they just said, just do your natural accent, which was not English. But so I was quite nervous, and I was lucky that Joseph was working with me that day, so I had to run up to Joseph and ask him how to say things in an English accent. Thank you, yes. I've been working on
So, we actually have the first fan question next. Where's she at? Where they at? So they're gonna say the questions first.
Okay, your question.
Oi, meu nome é Gabriela, tenho 15 anos. Eu queria perguntar como é o clima dentro do set de gravação entre vocês.
Translation. What's the environment like with you guys on set?
Paul, she wanted to ask, does your hand get sore when you sign so many autographs?
Vou desligar isso aqui. Eu vou desligar.
Sorry, what was the question? What's the translation?
The question was, what's the environment like with you guys on
O
set?
Chris perguntou pro coisa, você manda de canção.
Just a lot of sexual tension. What's the environment like, Matt?
I'd say the environment is fairly spectacular. I mean, we have as an ensemble, a remarkable chemistry together. We're all such close friends, which is funny because the tone of the show is very serious, but between every scene we're cracking jokes and having a great time. So it's really a blessing, this job. It's perfect.
Eu te amo.
So, next question, actually, this is for you, Torrey.
What's it like to kiss Matt Davis?
So, Dr. Meredith had such a serious, important role with transforming Elena into a vampire. What's your thought on your future roles or experience in the new series and everything that's going to come out? What do you think it's going to be like? Yeah, just in general, yes.
Just in life.
In life, my new role in life. Well, you know, I know a lot of people were angry at Dr. Fell for turning Elena, but I just feel like for her there would be no more Vampire Diaries, so I think she should be thanked. And I don't know. I just hope. I don't know. I hope she has more. Maybe she'll. I have no idea. Maybe she'll bring the Lark back from the dead.
Dr. Fell, necrophilia.
There's no magic.
Actually, Torrey, we have another question for you from a fan, actually. So, can we get that fan question, please?
Oi, gente, meu nome é Caio, eu tenho 16 anos e eu queria perguntar pra Torrey como ela consegue meio que equilibrar entre a Melissa e a Meredith.
Do I think Melissa's gonna be A?
Just wanted to know, how can you handle doing a character for Pretty Little Liars and also Vampire Diaries? How does it work if you're being able to do alter egos?
Alter egos. Well, I have many personalities within myself, so it's easy to play different characters on TV. So, I don't know.
She's
It makes it
crazy.
easy. And all my characters seem to have the letter M, start with M, so I just kind of, it's easy to keep them in check. I don't know.
It's up for sure. I like this. So this is actually a general question.
Yeah. I'm a little scared of all of you who love her. That means that there's something really dark in every single one of you. I don't know why I'm handing it to Paul.
Well, Painel, this question is for you, actually. How was it shooting the final episode of the last season?
Whoa! Hello. What's up, babies?
You know, the last episode was actually was really great. You know, I think it was special to be a part of, obviously because of the originals, and you know, a lot of people will be moving on onto that show. So I was really grateful to be a part of it. You know, and it's always nice to beat up on Elena. You know, so you know, it was couple of cheers. So it was really good, and you know, it's always a blessing to come back to the show. I get along so well with the guys, and it was nice to have you know, Matt back from the dead, and Paul makes me laugh so much, so it's always Sounds good, yeah. So hopefully I'll be back for some more stuff next season.
And now, we have a fan question for you, Nathaniel.
Meu nome é Bruna e a minha pergunta é pro Leite. Eu soube que ele aceitou a jantar com uma menina em outro país e eu queria que ele jantasse comigo.
Translation. She heard that you went out on a dinner date with a fan before. She wants to know if you go on a dinner date with her.
I'll tell you what, I may not be able to do dinner tonight, but you can come up on stage and I'll give you a hug in front of all these people. So,
Look at this one here. It's good.
to the girl that I gave a cross to, I just gave her something. This is actually something I bought from Italy, and it says, "May the Holy Spirit be with you." So, just a little something. Thank you, darling.
So we have actually another general question for you guys, but it's also a fan question. But this is for all you guys.
Eu queria falar que eu sou muito fã do Ian e eu fiquei triste porque ele não pôde vir. Então, já que eu não vou conhecê-lo, eu queria que vocês me falassem como que é a personalidade dele.
She said that she's a big fan of you, and she said that she can't be here. Debbie here. She wants to know a little bit what it's like to work with Ian on set.
I'll start. I think we should all say something.
You want to start?
It's like staring into a deep blue ocean. Endless, infinite, beautiful. I can't take my eyes off of him. When I look into his eyes, I feel tingles in my body. I begin to sweat and I salivate. I love him.
I remember I did a scene with Mr. Summerholder. And
His
it's
name is not Summerholder, it's Smoldy Pants.
small difference. And there's two things. First of all, often when you work with Ian and you've got a scene with him, you look him in the eyes and you just do this. And you'll forget your lines like that. But I had this scene where I had him in a headlock from behind. And I had Smolder so close to me that I could feel his heartbeat. And it...
I don't know what's wrong with these guys. Clearly they're trying to tell you all something, but when I worked with him it was just fine. I mean, he's alright, but he's kind of attractive, but that's about it. I don't know what they're going on about, really.
I don't know where to go from there. I mean, it's true. He's mesmerizing and lovely and all kinds of exciting. But he's all right.
We think he's an alien.
Ian is an alien.
He's an
I'm
alien.
gonna start that rumor right now.
He's not a good one. All right, next question.
So, Matthew, this question is for you. Your character there, he's dead.
Alaric's gay?
Dead.
Dead.
He's also gay. Nothing wrong with that.
What do you expect from your character in future episodes or anything like that?
I have no idea what the future holds for Alaric. With Vampire Diaries, anything is possible. But it was certainly a pleasure being able to come back for season 4, the finale and the beginning. But I really don't know what the future holds. We'll see.
You're kind of a badass.
We want Alaric. We want Alaric. We need to write the letters to Julie Plec and tell her to bring Alaric back. Nobody loves Alaric more than Julie Plec, I'll tell you that much. It's true.
Nobody loves killing Alaric more than Julie Plec. Over and over again.
We won't go back!
So actually, Matt, we got a fan question for you.
Yes.
E a minha pergunta é, qual foi a parte mais divertida de interpretar o alter ego do Alaric?
What's the funniest thing you've experienced as an alter ego for other? What's the funniest thing you experienced as an alter ego for Alaric?
I'm not sure I understand the question. What do I like? I mean, I've enjoyed being Klaus the most. I thought that was the most fun. I think next to Damon, Klaus is the funnest character to play. I mean, with Stefan too, he's fun to play.
What? I didn't hear what you said. Huh?
Well, the best thing about having an alter ego in the show is Alaric can be such a whiny bore who's always dying, and so I think playing the bad guys is always a lot of fun. So,
It's always the easy answer. Just give them a heart.
Yeah.
Just give them a heart. So actually, this is a general question for all you guys. What was one of your favorite scenes that you guys ever shot in the series?
I know yours.
Just kidding.
Yours? I can't hear anything because I'm all the way detached. I don't know what's happening. No. Best scene to shoot?
Yeah.
Fun. Well, it was a deleted scene. There was a scene we shot that got deleted. It was season 3, episode 4. I don't know if you guys remember this. There's a scene where Damon and Stefan have a brotherly talk. Things get very heated, and we end up in the sauna together at the gym. Thank you, I love you too. Torrey? What's your favorite scene to shoot?
That is so loud. My favorite thing to shoot, I think honestly, was when you snapped on me and I got to kick you on the stairs and stab you in the hand and
That was fun.
beat
That
you.
was
That was
fun.
fun.
That was fun. Trying to kill Torrey was my favorite scene too.
My favorite scene to shoot would have had to been hitting on Paul's wife and getting stabbed by. You forgot? Yes.
Sorry, how can I forget?
Paul's face. Only because, and this is why. You know, I hadn't worked with Matt Davis before, I don't think. That was the first time we worked together. And when I first got on set, I recognized him, but I didn't know what from. And it wasn't until when he daggered me that I realized he was from Legally Blonde. And that was the first time the connection happened. I was like, Warner! Warner. His character's name was Warner. You didn't see Legally Blonde.
I did too see it, thank you very much.
And I was really excited because my best friend in Australia is in the musical and he plays Warner, and I just got really excited because I knew both Warners. Crap story, sorry.
Crickets.
We still love you. Oh, I love Brazil.
Paul, this question's actually for you. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to leave you over there. Actually, this is probably one of the biggest questions that everybody wants to know.
The biggest question?
The biggest question.
Wow, this better be good.
It has to deal with in the last episode, in the last season. Silas. What was your reaction when you first read this part of the script?
Well, my favorite thing about Stefan is when he's the Ripper. So I had been saying all of season 4 that I wanted Stefan to go dark again. So they had told me actually halfway through season 4 that this was going to happen with Silas, but I didn't tell anybody. I didn't even tell Ian or Nina. It was like a big secret. I told Torrey. I tell Torrey everything. I love you, Torrey. Well, we do it when we get home. So, all right, settle down. Now, so I knew that it was happening, and so I acted very surprised, but I already knew.
Well,
I'm thrilled.
all right. That was actually a pretty awesome part of the show, I might add. You left us hanging.
Thank you.
There you go. Actually, we have another fan question for you. And
My name is Pamela, and my question is for Matt and Paul. I know that a lot of fans ship the demo and the Larky or Klaus or Stefan and Klaus. And here in Brazil, we have a politician who wants to cure the gay people. And we fans believe that love is love no matter what. And I would like to know what if you can send a message to support the gay people and.
What was the exact question? Because I actually kind of missed that.
well, it was a fan question, and didn't realize how deep it was.
And I would like to know if you can say something to gay people and send a message to these politicians who want to cure gay people.
Well, actually this much.
Microfone nessa câmera é aqui, né?
Gay people, to me,
Like Stefan and Klaus or Alaric and
Stefan and Alarm?
Não!
I think they have gay tendencies, yeah.
Stefan and Klaus is better than Stefan and Elena.
Oh, Stefan and Klaus. Oh, I love Stefan and Klaus. But I think more than Stefan and Klaus, I think Stefan should be hooking up with Elijah. So what is the question?
It's just how you feel about supporting it.
Matt, how do you feel about Stefan and Alaric?
If we're supporting same-sex marriage here, I said that if Meredith could choose another partner on the show, it would be Lexi, hands down.
I think I'll say this in answer to your question. I tweet a lot about life and my experiences, and I think one thing that I've learned is that we should all love more and judge less, whoever we are. No person in this world has a right to judge somebody else. All we have a right to do is love. So it doesn't matter if you're gay or straight. You're a person, and you should have every single right like everybody else. And that's about it.